Dan Willis here, and we're talking about how to improve your credit score. And we're going to go over 5 tips here. So if you are sick of living with a bad credit and just want to make sure you will be approved the next time you try and finance a purchase, please be smart and use these tips to make sure you get a higher credit score and highest credit rating possible. This 3-digit number will determine if you're approved, the interest rates you pay, and it will have a direct correlation to the lifestyle you live. Point number 1 is your positive payment history. This sounds like common sense, but it isn't. One of the most important pieces of information your credit score uses is your payment history. Even if you have some negative items in your past, if you are currently and have been paying your bills on time, it will create a trail of positive payment history, and it will help your credit score tremendously. Please make sure that you don't have late payments, as this will only contribute to damaging your score. Point number 2 is your utilization ratio. This is also available credit. It is going to look at your available credit to debt ratio. When your FICO score is calculated, this is also your credit score and credit rating, they will look at how much debt you currently have and how much unused or available credit you have. Obviously, the more debt and less available credit, the lower your score will be, and vice versa. Even if you have some big debt, such as a home loan, a car loan, student loans, it won't destroy your credit score by any means. One of the things you should focus on here is having available unused credit. So for example, with a credit card, if you can keep a monthly balance at roughly 25% of your credit limit, so with a $1,000 limit, about $250 a month, this will help to give your credit score the most benefit, because this will show that you use your credit and that you use it responsibly. If you weren't using it responsibly, your credit card would be maxed out. Tip number 3 here is limit the number of credit inquiries. A credit inquiry is just simply having your credit checked. The more often your credit is being checked and run, the more it appears that you are trying to finance purchases all the time. It's okay to have a reasonable number of credit inquiries. This stuff happens through the course of life. Just make sure that it's not excessive. If you have too many on there, this isn't a big point, but if you have too many credit checks, it appears like you're always trying to finance a purchase. So we would encourage you to avoid excessive credit inquiries. Tip number 4 here is live within your means. This is common sense, but it's not. It's so easy to overextend yourself. And when you really boil it down, we may be off by a couple of pennies here, but from my understanding, a 30-year mortgage, you're paying back $3 for every $1 you borrow. And that's at the best interest rate. Spending your money on finance charges, interest rates, and it's not the best use of anyone's money, no matter who you are. Remember, you're not alone if you've overextended yourself and made some mistakes in the past. It's okay. It's just money. Money is one of the most easily replaced things in the world, especially when you compare that to a relationship. Please take a moment, learn the lesson if you have made some mistakes. And just, Dave Ramsey went through bankruptcy, Walt Disney went through bankruptcy, Conrad Hilton went through bankruptcy. There's a whole laundry list of very successful people that have made financial mistakes. Sometimes we have to learn the hard way. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it, but please make sure to learn the lesson. And the very last tip here, number 5, is to remove bad credit items on your credit report. This is hands down the most effective way to improve your credit score. If you can remove old derogatory information, especially if it's questionable, off of your credit report. Contrary to popular belief, you don't just have to live with bad credit for 7 long years. You can file a credit dispute and get the credit bureaus to investigate the information and potentially remove it from your credit report. By removing bad credit, you'll also improve your payment history, which, as we mentioned before, the most important and influential piece of your credit score. In sum, follow these 5 steps and you will see your credit score improve dramatically. Put an end to the embarrassment and fear of rejection when you apply for new credit and financing a purchase. Let us not forget the high cost of high interest rates, down payments, and lifestyle sacrifice. For some more tips, please visit the link in the description below and visit our website, yourbadcreditcard.net. We're currently just giving away a free report, the 7 super simple steps to clean credit. Have a fantastic afternoon. Please like this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and looking forward to talking to you again soon here.